All right, so here we've got a first off, we'll start off with the tweet over here by Rev. Rev says, Desu says, so let me get this straight. So I actually haven't looked into this completely, but I've heard of it. So let me get this straight. Hasan Piker displayed a gun live on Twitch with intent to threaten a content creator who he tried to dox, who he also mistakenly confused as one of his haters, but has not received any punishment from Twitch. Incredible stuff. And I found out about this because Neeler Neo over here gave me the ad on it. So thank you, Neeler Neo, for letting me know about it. He says, I find it very misogynistic that me and Leaflit can't display our guns safely, yet he can. Well, I can show guns on Twitch. That's not true completely. But yeah, I mean, this is honestly like a very threatening manner that he's doing it, right? And also, like, can we be real? Like, this is kind of cringe. Do you want me to explain to you why this is cringe? Anybody know why this is cringe? Let's like analyze here. Anyone know why this is cringe? Let me explain it to you. One moment, chat. Let me turn on my camera. It's a fake gun. It's airsoft. Is it actually? No, is it? I don't know if it's airsoft. That's not it. I'm gonna tell you why this is cringe. It's an airsoft gun? Okay, well, there's no way to know that, though, you know, crazy? There's no way to know that, so it's the same thing. It's really the same thing. It doesn't matter if it's an airsoft gun or not. If you were to point an airsoft gun at somebody in public, and they shot you for it, that'd still be your fault, because you did threaten somebody with a gun-looking object, right? So anyway, here, let me pop this on real quick, my camera. I'll show you guys. So I'm gonna show you why this is cringe. Okay. So this is my desk gun. I'm gonna clear it. I'm actually gonna really clear it. Okay. Okay, so here's the magazine. I'm gonna put this all the way over. You know, in fact, I'm gonna put it in the safe, so it's completely out of here. All right. So this is a completely cleared. This is a Springfield Hellcat Pro. And I'm gonna explain to you why this is cringe. All right. So let me grab a screenshot. All right. So here we go. I'm gonna put a little screenshot up here just for a little bit of a reference. Okay. So he's holding the gun. So again, this gun has been completely cleared. I'm just gonna clear it one more time, just to make sure there's nothing in there. Completely cleared, empty gun, nothing here. Okay. So when you're holding a gun, right? If you look how he's holding it like this. You see this? Look at the positioning of his index finger, in relation to the gun. It's here, right? Which is like, you know, he's trying to do some trigger discipline, right? You should never hold your gun like this. You should, if you're gonna have your gun in like a non-ready position, you always want it here. All right. So see how my finger is up here and not here. You don't ever want to hold your gun like this. Always like this. And let me explain to you why. Okay. So in the case of Hasan here, this is how mistakes happen. So I'm going to charge the gun. And again, it's empty. I've checked it one more time. If you hold the gun like this and you're doing the thing, right? You're like, I'm like, you know, what are you going to do about it, right? And then you clench your fist. This is what happens. So you make a little fucking mistake. So you never ever put your finger here. You never put your finger here as your rest. You always rest it up here. And the reason why, because if you clench your fist, it has nowhere to go. Your finger only can go against the side of the gun. Right? So in the case that you tighten your grip, tightening your grip pushes the gun into your hand and your finger against the slide. So nothing can happen. You never put your finger on the trigger until you're ready. So you would hold your gun like this, right? And then when you're ready, up, aim, and then down, and then now you're ready to shoot. You never rest your finger like this in your rested position, because if something surprises you like boo, now you clicked it because your finger is pushing against this small little piece of plastic, right? And your finger goes past it and then slams the trigger. Again. See? So you always hold your gun like this. Little gun lesson for you guys, okay? Don't be dumb like Hasan. Because that's how you accidentally shoot someone in your house. Is when you hold the gun like that, trying to act like you're a tough guy. Like, oh, I'm a tough guy. Like, look, I'm a tough guy. You're holding it like this, like a freaking moron. Okay? So don't ever do this. Put your hand up here because you're responsible for every bullet that comes out of your gun. So if you fuck up, you know, if you're being like Hasan and you're doing this thing, right? You know, educationally, you're doing this thing educationally, and then you accidentally like, you know, you clench your fist a little too hard, and it ends up firing. That bullet can go wherever the fuck anywhere. It can go like in the next room. It can hit my mom. It can go up if you're aiming it straight up. It can hit the second floor. Right? So, you know, just don't be a retard. If you're gonna get a gun, be responsible and don't be a freaking retard. Okay? That's my point. Looking at the thumbnail closer, it's air shit. Yeah. Well, I mean, airsoft can look pretty convincing. Like a lot of airsoft guns look really like similar, to be honest. I'm gonna get banned for Hasan's stream. I don't know. They'd be dumb to ban me for this. I'm being educational. Am I not? Am I not being educational right now, chat? I'm teaching you guys how to not fuck yourselves up. I think I'm doing a public service. They should put me on the front page, honestly. Twitch should put my ass on the front page for this. I'm undoing their mistake of letting Hasan have a gun on stream. Am I educational enough to compensate for wrongthink? Probably not. Honestly, probably not, but all right, here we go. We're gonna look at the Hasan video. Maybe we'll simp for Precure another day, but I do have to do a sponsor today. So anyway, Hasan threatened to kill a viewer alive, and we just talked about the where is it? Over here. Wait, here we go. Over here with the Rev thing. We already did talk about this. Kind of like went into the whole gun thing because of it. And how this was bad. Apparently it was airsoft. That's what people are saying. I'm not sure. Maybe there's more information here with Tectone. So we'll see.
Not to be taken aback, because once again, I'm going to show you guys today here live on YouTube, Twitch, and Kick. Yeah, we finally got unbanned after I got banned for...
You want to see how fast Leaf can see if it's airsoft? Well, the problem is it's only one picture. I can't really see the barrel, so I don't know. It's really, really blurry.
7 days because I stated that a woman had a link in their bio. Yep, that was my 7-day ban, by the way. So, I mean, welcome back to Twitch. Woo! Big exciting. Yeah, I'll be live here every day as I always am at 9 a.m. CST. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe on this video, and turn the bell on for all notifications. Today is a very unsettling day because it feels like there's something bubbling in the surface, and eventually something's going to have to give. It kind of feels like
the thing is these people who are bad actors, the problem with them is they're all habitual line steppers. Like, they will not stop stepping over the line unless they get smacked back. And by smacked back, I mean like the rules are enforced. So if you never enforce the rules against these people, they're just going to keep stepping forward slowly. They're going to take another step forward and then another step forward. And they're just going to keep doing this until like they actually have any sort of real consequences. And that's how these people are.
When you're in, correct me if I'm wrong, Kakariko Village. Yeah, Kakariko Village in Ocarina of Time. If you all guys know this, and right now we've jumped into the well, which as we all know, leads us into the Shadow Temple. Today feels like things are escalating, things are getting worse, things are getting uncomfortable. Once again, Hasan and co are breaking TOS demonstrably, and nothing is happening once again. I want to remind you.
Big surprise.
I'm going to reiterate what has happened. I was banned for 2 weeks for calling a fat person fat after they said, well, first of all, they race shamed white people in the name of Frogan, crack or take. They also said,
the thing is I can honestly see them banning somebody for doing something like that. Like, you know, you're just like being kind of an asshole to another streamer. I can see them being like, we don't want that kind of a thing on Twitch. Like, sure, I can see that. But the crazy thing is they started it. Like they were the ones who started like kind of shit talking Tectone, and then when he shit talked them back is when he got in trouble. So it's kind of ridiculous.
All soldiers deserve PTSD. Very fun. Called me a sex
Yeah,
pest.
when it's one-sided, obviously it's terrible.
I was banned for, what was that? Another week for calling a girl who was an OnlyFans. Well, let's just say, because maybe I can't say that word anymore, because we're live on Twitch, a scallywag, a ne'er-do-well, a woman who engages in lesser...
Can you say harlot? That's another good word. Can you say harlot? Is that allowed? Harlot. Harlot sounds really good. Like it's another word that just sounds really, it's like so fun to say harlot, you know?
It's activity and terms for profit. Hopefully I can say that on this upstanding website. I hope I don't get banned for another month. I guess we'll see. A lady of the night. And then I got banned for
makes me think of like a fucking vampire.
a week for merely stating what one of their links in their bios takes them to. Which is crazy. I want to remind you guys, after what Mango did, what Mango did on stream, I got banned longer. Little bit of fun little lore here. What I'm about to show you guys is a very uncomfortable clip. What I'm about to show you guys is a blatant misuse of power, a blatant disregard for the truth, abusing your power dynamic on people who really can't compete, and the worst part of this is...
I'm gonna be real, I don't care about the power dynamic thing. I don't think it has anything to do anything. It's either wrong or it's not. I'm not like a fan of like categorizing right or wrong depending on like who wields certain power. Like I'm not a fan of that.
Because sometimes you fuck around and you find out.
I'm all about pure consistency, that's it. I want logical consistency in like whatever it is.
Part of this is Hasan is so lackadaisical with his threats and putting people's lives in danger, he misfired. And he did it to the wrong person. He completely misfired. This is brought to you by H3H3 Productions, the subreddit.
Okay,
why don't we go ahead and watch this clip, see the community reaction, and then we're gonna show you what Hasan's best buddy did, Mike from PA.
That's fine. I think that's fine. So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention. I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
can I help you?
That just feels good. Oh my god.
Wait, what? Wait, what?
I'm getting your attention.
So if a guy pays for my tab,
I think I'm getting your attention.
You know what's funny is like you ever see like a cartoon and there's like a weird character and you're like, or like a movie. It's either like a cartoon or a movie and there's like this weird like over exaggerated character that's just so fucking weird. And like you see that, it's like really creepy. And like you watch that and you're kind of like, yeah, it's a movie though. It's a fictional character. But then like you see it like in real life and you're just like, holy shit. Like, yeah, it hurts, right? Like it hurts.
I think I'm getting your attention.
He did it again. He just goes again.
I think I'm getting your attention.
See, the thing is like this is part is what makes it weird. Like if he didn't do all this and he just tapped the girl on the back, like who cares, right? Like I don't give a shit, right? But like this part is weird. Like it's so fucking weird. Like what is that?
I feel like I touched like a vampire.
Oh my god! Like I touched the girl, bro. Just fucking. If you want to get a girl's attention, just tap her. Like who cares? What the fuck is this?
Touching holy water.
can I help?
Wait, touching what?
I feel like I touched like a vampire touching holy water.
A vampire touching holy water, bro.
Can I help you?
That just feels good. Oh my god. Yeah. It just feels good.
What did you just do?
Let's watch this right here.
Stop Zoran Mamdani from becoming the mayor. What would your message to them be? My message would be
Open present.
Once again, I would like to say this is another classic Hasan stream of him reacting to CNN.
So wait, hold on, chat. Hold on. Are you telling me he keeps an airsoft gun on his desk to look badass? Yeah, dude, these leftists are so fake. It's unreal. There's no way.
And not adding anything to this conversation whatsoever, and just farming political andes because that's all he can do. And once politics gets banned on Twitch, he will be forced to sit there and rot.
God, can you imagine like your room being filled with shit like this? It's like you have like a strike sign in your room and like political figure standees. That's crazy. And like freaking, I can't even imagine that being like my primary interest. Like where I want to return home to like a sign of a strike. It's so
and
weird.
most likely
like,
start
what
an
is this?
OnlyFans where he's going to have to pleasure himself live to make any type of income because, I mean, I'll be real, without politics, he's just a cute looking dude, and that's pretty much the only thing he can do. God forbid he plays a video game.
Gay.
Yeah, fucking right. He's good with us.
Thank you for the 100 gifted subs. Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your smart.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the U2 VPN app, which we can.
Context. Hasan is a very small man, and rather than just disagreeing and pulling up someone's logs and combating them, he's deciding to dox them for fun. And this isn't any ordinary
Wait, what?
doxing. I want you to pay attention to what Hasan is about to grab in his right hand. No, it's not his cock, but it does rhyme with it.
You can do through the first link in the description.
That's Glock. Glock rhymes with cock. I figured it out. That was easy.
What are you gonna do, bro?
Okay.
So the moment Hasan finds out what this viewer looks like, find out who this viewer's identity is,
Okay.
he is so comfortable that he's holding a Glock, holding a fucking gun, saying, "What the fuck are you gonna do, little bro?" Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not a threat on someone's fucking life?
I don't know. Is it like, I don't know the context. So what's the context? Like this guy did what to him?
And pulling up someone's log.
This is the guy?
He's good with us.
Thank you for the 100 gifted subs. Oh, you found his account?
Today, I will show you 3 ways you can use your smart.
Wait, this is the guy?
First thing we want to do is download the U2 VPN app, which we can.
Context. Hasan is a very small man,
Okay.
and rather than just disagreeing and pulling up someone's logs and combating them, he's deciding to dox them for fun. And this isn't any ordinary doxing. I want you to pay attention to what Hasan is about to grab in his right hand. No,
Okay.
it's not his cock, but it does rhyme with it.
You can do through the first link in the description.
What are you gonna do, bro?
So,
Oh, is that a freaking gas port? He left the green gas port on the bottom of the bag. So for airsoft guns, if you don't know, especially airsoft handguns, they're blowback. They use a thing called green gas, which is basically propane just in a certain mix mixed with some silicone oil. That's what green gas is. Anyway, the gas is stored in the magazines in the refillable chamber, and the refillable chamber is filled through a valve at the bottom of the magazine. So you see like this little like dot here? That's where you basically put the can up against it and you recharge it.
The moment Hasan finds out what this viewer looks like, find out who this viewer's identity is.
Yeah, basically the gun operates on high pressured green gas inside of here that propels a 6mm BB through the barrel. And it also like blows back the slide just to like look cool.
He is so comfortable that he's holding a Glock, holding a fucking gun, saying, "What the fuck are you gonna do?"
Yeah, I know. Yeah, the serial plate is underneath the, yeah. I mean, I think that I mean it's possible. I mean, I don't know. He could have like a dot on there or something for some reason. Yeah, I don't know what that could be except a charging port. That's exactly like the size of it too. It like looks like that.
Little bro. Now, guys, correct me if I'm wrong. Is this not a threat on someone's fucking life? How come?
Well, okay, so to be fair here, I don't know the context. Like, did the other guy threaten him first? Like, did the other guy threaten him first, and he said, like, "What are you gonna do about it? Like, come at me, bro." Like, then I think that's basically like a self-defense threat in a way, right? You're gonna need the full clip. Yeah, I don't know.
Comfortable do we have to be to wave around a gun when you find someone's image on the internet? Correct me if I'm
So
wrong.
like for instance, like here I can give you an example of like where I think like this wouldn't be like a threat necessarily. It wouldn't be like a threat in a bad way. Okay, so like imagine this, guys. Imagine a scenario where a viewer or something says like, "Yeah, I'm going to fucking kill you, bro. Like, yo, you're fucking dead." Right? And then like or like let's just use Hasan for example. Let's use Hasan for the whole thing. So here's a scenario, okay, guys. Imagine there's a viewer. And again, this is a hypothetical scenario. This isn't real. I'm not saying like this happened. But say a viewer basically said to Hasan, like, bro, like, you know, you fucking call me. Like, I'm gonna, like, he's like, you fucking call me. I'm gonna kill you, bro. And like, he did that, right? And he basically posted a lot of threats. Like, yeah, I'm gonna like come to your house and beat the shit out of you and stuff. And then Hasan basically said, like, on stream, he finds out like who the guy is that was saying all that stuff, and then Hasan said, "Come at me, bro. You don't want to," and then like shows his gun. I don't. Is that really like? Is that really like a threat in a bad way? I don't know. I don't think I would want him to be punished for that. Really, to be honest, I'm kind of like neutral on it. You know, it's against terms of service. Well, I mean, the thing is, he's not even threatening. He's not threatening the guy like directly. He's not saying like, "Yo, I'm gonna come over and I'm gonna shoot you." What he's saying is, if you come here and try to hurt me, I will hurt you. I don't see what's wrong with that. Like, am I wrong here? Like, am I misunderstanding something? Like, I feel like I don't have a problem with that. If somebody's threatening his life, saying, "I'm gonna come over and beat you up," and he goes, "Okay, well, you know, this is what's gonna happen if you do," then I don't really see a problem with that, because it would only occur if the other person tries to hurt him. I'm just trying to be fair, right? Like, I feel like there is a world in like which it would be okay, at least morally, I think. Anyway, let's keep going.
Now, I have a feeling if I were to go around swinging my guns, I would certainly be banned.
Yeah, he would probably get permabanned if he did the exact same thing.
Most likely permanently. Make a prediction. What punishment do you think Twitch's Golden Boy is going to get for this?
Nothing.
Most likely the front page. Let's keep going here. Gets worse.
Oh, write a petition. Let's do a crusade, he says. Let's do a crusade, he says.
Okay. Everything I said previously, guys, I take it back.
Hasan and Mamdani.
Hasan, I was trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. I was trying to give the best possible scenario, the best possible world in which it would be okay for you.
For treason, he says. The fuck are you gonna do? Go on a fishing expedition? Try to put malware in my phone? Is that what you're gonna do? You skinny bitch. Ugly ass.
Oh. Don't worry, guys. It's about to get better. So he is...
I'm so disappointed right now.
rated his appearance. I got banned for that.
He did all the things that Tectone got in trouble for. Well, it's a viewer, I guess, unless Twitch specifically doesn't like creator on creator violence, but they're okay with creator on chat violence, then I guess.
Threaten someone's life.
They could still be consistent.
Nothing has happened.
Not really, though, because they did the same thing to Tectone and nothing happened to them. So they're already not consistent. I'm just, you know.
Go on.
That's not him, it's this.
He doxed the wrong guy. while threatening him with a gun.
Oh, it's even worse. Oh my God. Does he even show his face in it?
Wait, so he doesn't even know?
Ping for US servers is kind of high, or there is.
Oh no, it's even worse. It's even worse. Guess who he's a fan of? Awesome. First time catching him on Lamau, the infamous chat.
No US.
No remorse, no apologies. A death threat on a viewer. Berated him for his appearance, which he often says that I'm in the wrong for doing, yet he actively participates in the exact same behavior.
Yep.
What do we do?
I mean, it's like I said, the only consistency they have is that they can do anything to the target as long as it's the right target. As long as the people don't believe in what they believe in, then they're no longer people. So whatever they do it doesn't matter. They can do anything to them. That's how these people operate.
In here. Now, obviously, there's a lot of comments in the subreddit. What the fuck? It's in the VOD. Looks like the person showed him in his chat. As soon as he was finished reading the logs, Hasan went and grabbed a gun and showed it to the camera. A minute later, the chat linked to an unrelated channel, and Hasan proceeded to do what he was seeing in the video. I went for the unedited VOD because I want to make sure we weren't getting duped, but honestly, it gets worse.
I just want this to be clear, though, by the way. Like, let's just, like, analyze what just happened. He had an airsoft gun at his desk to specifically use for this purpose. That's fucking weird. Like, that's so weird. Wait, he didn't? He didn't have an airsoft gun at his desk. Wait, what do you mean? What do you mean he didn't? No, what I mean is he had an airsoft gun on his desk to look cool. Right?
Hasan got up to
Oh, he got up and he grabbed it. I see. Okay.
It wasn't just on his desk next to his mouse.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for finding
wow. Literally right after.
A fan channel uploaded this. What in the fuck? Yep. So Hasan.
This is why I kind of like more context. I want to watch like the whole video, you know? It's kind of rough when it's like these kind of like analysis things. Because like that's why I always say like I want to know what happened before and after.
Threat and doxed the wrong viewer, which both of, by the way, are completely against terms of service. Yes, guys, doxing does count as showing social media profiles. Yep. Completely against 2S. Will he get banned? I imagine that he won't. Isn't this platform so great? Isn't this so good? Death threat and doxing. And guys, if you think that's just Hasan, if you think that's just Hasan, why don't we get into it even more? Here we go.
With you, if this isn't permanent ban for him, Asmongold should fucking go ham.
Obviously, this is Destiny and Dan Saltman. Asmongold and myself have been talking into enabling some type of justice amongst all of these creators who are, for lack of a better term, ne'er-do-wells. Yes, these guys are the bad guys, by the way. It's very obvious these guys are the bad guys. The internet, for some reason, will tell you they're the good guys. They'll make it seem like me and Asmongold are fucking crazy. Anything to discredit anybody calling out their malpractices. The reason why other people don't call out these people for the horrific practices is due to pursuit of fame, hoping to get invited into collaborations and furthering their career. You know it, I know it.
Everyone knows
the
it.
rest. It's pathetic. It gets worse, and you're going to see what's going to happen after this.
On anyone. Like, if you're going to be able to do this to people on Twitch and nothing happened, then fuck it. Like, Asmongold was talking about unleashing his audience.
Yep.
Then, like, well, fuck it. Let these communities fucking fight at this point. Like, Godzilla versus Mothra.
Asmongold wouldn't be able to get away with it. Neither would I, because we would actually get hardcore called out for it.
This is not a one-day ban. This is not a 7-day ban.
Permanent ban.
This is directly going after people on the website.
Yeah, and it's not even like he's doing it on Twitter or whatever. This is like on site.
It's on Twitch.
Yeah.
Looking through Twitch profiles, which I'm
Saying,
pretty sure people
encouraging
got
people
banned.
to go
Being
and do this
shown
material.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. Yeah.
Am I agreeing with, is that Destiny? Am I wrong? That's Destiny, right? Am I? Oh no. Oh no.
Here we go.
Okay.
Full context now.
This guy's account is an old account.
This is the streamer by the name of Mike from PA. I believe the PA stands for Pedophile Association. Someone couldn't correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I've been told it was. That's what I heard. So yeah, if somebody wants to correct me, you're more than welcome to. But here's the clip.
I want you guys to do everything you can to find Finsane's posts on every website. Let's find it out. Let's find.
Wait, what? They're just doxing people on stream now? Wait, is this like a new category of streaming? What is happening?
He finds someone in his chat that he disagrees with, so he sends his goons to completely dox him and look for every bit of information that he has in this chatter all across the internet in an attempt to ruin his life and threaten him and make him feel unsafe in his own home.
What his public posts are.
These people are disgusting, by the way. Like, actually disgusting. They're basically trying to leverage the mass consciousness of the internet as a weapon against a person. That threat of violence, right? Because all it takes is one crazy person that you talk to. Like, if you're telling people like, hey guys, let's find this guy, find out where he lives and stuff like that, right? All you need is one crazy person in that group to like actually take action. Right? You are literally in charge of doing that. You're rallying people to do that, well knowing that if there's one crazy person there, that they might do it.
The internet is public posting.
This feels super against Twitch's terms of service.
Yes, it does.
No?
I mean, I agree. I want to say like 6 years ago, I think I caught a ban, or maybe not me, but I think somebody else did. Because one of the funny, Casey Tron might have actually, one of the funny things to do when chatters would fuck with you is you would just start Googling their...
How did Destiny become the voice of reason? This is painful.
like Twitters and stuff to see like who these
this
people
hurts.
were. And when you
this
but
hurts.
I remember somebody getting a ban. Was it E-Rob? This was years ago. Somebody caught a ban for just looking up stuff about them on stream. It was like, yeah. So this is just, I don't know. But I don't know what's happening.
Doxing of any kind is prohibited by Twitch.
The call to action of getting your chat, weaponizing your chat, and telling them to scour the internet and try to find any...
You know what, though? I feel like Twitch has to do something here because this is like a major lawsuit waiting to happen, right? So like, let me present to you like a scenario in which this happens and then somebody gets killed. Then the platform of Twitch was used basically to actually do that, right? Because the Twitch was the platform in which the person gathered all of those people.
Type of personal information that they possibly can on any person that they disagree with over slight political takes in an attempt to ruin their life is not something Twitch should be taking lightly, and it makes for a very uncomfortable viewing experience on this platform, as well as...
The problem is you don't really understand like how scary it could be to be doxxed until it happens to you. Then you'll understand. You'll understand like how stressful it is. Right? Like knowing that any psycho person that agrees with the person that doxed you could do something to you or your family at any time. And just that idea of like having that target on you that like, and like I'm pretty well prepared, right? But like the idea that at any time like I could be ambushed, right? Someone could stalk me and ambush me, and like that is scary.
Any platform for that matter. Twitch was...
Have all your info available for free on the internet. It's the same thing.
Contacted, which is, I'm ready to report a serious incident involving streamer Central Committee. During a live stream, they doxed multiple chatters, tracking down and going through their logs. Please feel free to report through our standard channels. Thanks. So Dan Clancy himself has seen this. He has seen this email him fucking self. What will he do? I doubt nothing. It is already confirmed to be a direct violation of terms of service, and the ban length should be permanent, not temporary, an indefinite ban. Will he do it? I highly doubt it. And guys,
no.
Things just got a little bit worse.
Wait, what?
Like, comment, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one.
Wait, I thought there was more.
And there will be a next one.
Man.
Not to be taken of...
Dan Clancy is dangerously incompetent, to be honest, says Archmagos. I think I don't agree. I don't agree, Archmagos. I think he's doing exactly what he wants to do. I think this is all according to plan. I don't think this is an issue of incompetence. Yeah, I don't think so. He's gonna get indefinitely banned on his next day off for the duration of his day off, which is indefinite. Lunchtime he says, I think he's malicious more than incompetent. Yeah. Calling it incompetence is very generous. I don't think so. I think this is all according to plan. Anyway, that's crazy. We'll see. I mean, like, we don't know yet. Like, we'll have to see, like, what happens.